Hello, my name is Orpheus Moraitis and I work for Dreadbox. We have the new module here with us to present to you. It's called Telepathy. It's a full analog module, a full analog synth, basically. It's in a 10 HP format, as all of the other modular modules we have at the line. It's close to what Nymphes has in a single voice. So we have an analog oscillator with sawtooth, sub, square with pulse width, and noise. Then we have a low-pass filter, resonant one at 24 dBs, a high-pass filter, and a VCA. There are two envelopes, one for the VCA and one for the filter, which can also be assigned to the pulse width of the oscillator and also to the pitch of the oscillator. And there is on top an LFO, which has 5 waves: a triangle wave, a sawtooth wave, a ramp wave, a square wave, and a random. And there are 5 modes also for the LFO, which can be free, key sync, tracking, so it can track your keyboard, BPM sync, so you can track it to a controller that can send clock, and also you have BPM key, which basically will track the tempo of your setup and also re-trigger on when a note is played. Other than that, we have 16 presets, so you have digital control all over the unit, so you can save your presets on it. And you have a CV input, which can be assigned to multiple parameters at the same time, which I can show you maybe later how the whole workflow is working. So I think it's better to listen it first and then show how the whole thing is working. And the whole interesting thing with this module is that you can chain the voices together up to 8. Here I have chained them together, all the 6 of them, and we have the Psychosis, which is a mixer that was made to accompany this kit because it's going to be like a bundle also with the case and all the modules. This is a stereo mixer, which has 3 inputs for the left side and 3 inputs for the right side, and you have left and right outputs. Let's listen to something, and we'll continue a bit. So that was a polyphonic patch, and it was basically the 6 voices played all together with exactly the same sound. Now, for a second kind of aspect of how this works, let's load an initial patch to start with. And maybe also cancel the polyphony. The way it works is that you have a button on the left side and another button on the right side. The left button will cycle between the 4 pages you have that basically assign to the parameters of the sliders that can be accessed. So for example, on the third line we have here is the VCF. On the second line we have the wave of the oscillator, also in general the VCO. All right, so I have another patch made, which is basically a way to I can show you that you can create a full track with it. So let me prepare it for a bit. I created a chain of 3 on the first 3 modules, and these 3 are independent on a different MIDI channel. My first channel is like a kick. Second channel reminds of a noisy thing. Bass. Sorry. And a pipe. Thank you. Is there maybe a question that somebody would like to ask? Yep. I can see almost the thing here.
You want to shout? Okay, please. Go ahead.
How did you get the MIDI in and out? That's very interesting.
Right now I'm using a Digitact here, and I'm sending MIDI right away into it by the MIDI input. Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry, but I forgot to mention. The whole chaining and the way they are connected together is via MIDI, basically. So all the modules support CC input, CC output, program change in, and program change output. So the whole chaining basically happens between the CCs and program changes. Yeah, probably. It can support it right away, right now, but we think we might add that too.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Maybe another one? Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you very much, Offers. Dreadbox. Yes, this was the last Gesprächskonzert for today. If this was the first one for you, you missed a lot of other ones. I'm sorry. But there's one important thing you shouldn't miss. It's a preview of a documentary movie about SUPERBOOTH, and it's gonna take place here in the auditorium at 8 p.m. So see you again. Thank you very much.